back. So, it's me again, Jordan, and today we're going to be doing more soccer tips and tricks. So I have my trusty soccer ball right here, and from the last video we know some exercises like TikToks, toe touches, rollbacks, forward rolls, and then some just roll, stop, we know that, right? Well, here are some tips and tricks. Well, if you want to get the ball to the outside, but you can't really because there's someone guarding you, use the outside of your foot right here, the outside. Because when you use the outside, they're not expecting you to use it. They're expecting you to just cross over and get it. But when you use the outside, you could easily juke the enemy because since their whole body will move to the outside for you to just bring it back in and pass it up. Also, sometimes you gotta use your toe. Even though it's not smart, you should, because if you really need a powerful kick sometimes, then it's the way to go, just bash it into the goal. But yeah, just saying, check out my friend Tim, his channel's Hoogla, so type it into the search bar. He makes really good videos, so I think you should check him out. Well, for also, when you have the soccer ball, it may seem easy, but it's not. And also, when you're playing forward, you gotta stay in line with the defense, or even move up, because there's this thing called offsides. Because let's say a ball goes past the two defenders up there, up at the midfield line. You rush down to get it while it's still moving. That means offsides, because you're not allowed to go past the two defenders while the ball's still moving. But let's say the ball stopped. Like just stopped. Then you're allowed to go, because if the ball's still moving when you get it, it's technically called a pass. You're not allowed to pass it up. But when it stopped, they don't call it a pass because they just kicked it and it stopped. But they should pass it up where you are at the defensive line, then you need to run back there. And for the defense, when you see that the defenders are really pushing up, don't just boot it back to the other side, because that could harm your team worse than the other team. Plus, when you're offside, the other team gets a free kick, which could be very hard to deal with if they have a really good kicker. Just saying. And with the ball, let's say you have it and then the enemy's right there, but you're running from them. You usually would just try to juke them, but let's say they don't. You're supposed to run backwards with the ball to your goal. Then you stop at a random point, so then the enemy will keep running. Usually they'll keep running because they think, oh, you're just gonna go farther. You stop, then you have a few seconds to get back on the ball and then just pass it up there. So that was today's tips and tricks, and this is Jordan Henry. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next video.